Hi, welcome to Jamaican Cooking 101. Today we're making another type of porridge, but this one is peanut oats porridge. So let me prep the ingredients and we'll be right back. Stay tuned to Jamaican Cooking 101. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Now, let's quickly go through the ingredients. So we have some roasted peanuts, and they have been crushed. We have some oats, sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, milk, vanilla, and on the cooker we have a pot with water to be boiled. Now we're going to add the peanut to that water and bring it to a boil. We're going to give it a good stir and cover it. Once that is boiled, we are going to add the oats. But before we add the oats, we usually soak the oats. There are times when persons will add it directly, or you could be soaking the oats from overnight. It depends on how you prefer your oats porridge. So I'm going to quickly just get the oats moist so that I can place it in the water with the peanuts. Once I've gotten that in, I will stir quickly. Right, so I'm stirring to combine the peanut with the oats. Now there are persons who would prefer the porridge to be very smooth, so it means that you would have to put this in your blender or your food processor. But I don't mind the oats being coarse or the peanut being coarse. That gives added rough edge, which is fiber. Alright, so I'm gonna allow that to just heat up again, come to a boil somewhat, and then it's gonna become very thick. So make sure you have some hot water on hand. So I'm going in with about half cup of boiling water, and I'm gonna give that a good stir. You'll notice it start getting thick again, and so you will have to add more water. Usually the thickness of oats will depend on the brand and whether or not it is done in the old style fashion or it is rolled oats. Alright, so now it's time for us to add the rest of the ingredients, and I'm going to go in with the 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Now if you had the maize of the nutmeg, you could have placed this in the water before adding your other ingredients. Give it a good stir, and then we're going to add the milk. I've already added the vanilla to the milk, and this is about 1.5 cups of milk, and again it depends on how thick you prefer your porridge, so you can determine how much milk you add to the mixture. So I'm giving that a good stir, and then we can't cover the pot totally, so we're going to do what we call half mask the pot. Right, so that is basically covering the pot halfway. Alright, so once that heats up again, we're giving it a good stir. And of course, I always say that porridge is not porridge without some condensed milk. So of course, I'm going to put a bit of condensed milk in, just about a tablespoon or 3 tablespoons. Right, so once I've gotten that in, I'm going to give it a good stir, and we are actually ready to serve up. So we're going in with a condensed milk, giving it a good stir, and you can taste for salt. I don't put salt in the oats porridge, but you can go ahead if you want to bring up the flavor. Salt brings up the flavor, so you can go right ahead. So I've turned off the flame, and I'm leaving it to sit for just about a minute, and then I'm serving it up. Again, if you want this type of porridge to be smooth without large particles in it, then you can go right ahead and blend. So this is it, a perfect breakfast item, peanut oats porridge. Go right ahead and try this type of porridge and let me know how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching Jamaican Cooking 101. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and share again.